Latterly, we only seem to be seeing investigations carried out when there's a very clear bit of video evidence that's becoming public through witnesses and bystanders and so on. The official statements simply say this is all Hamas's fault and just ignore the fact that the children are being killed, women are being killed, unarmed protesters are being killed in large numbers. So I think for the state of Israel it's very important there are credible investigations into these very serious events and possibly very serious crimes as well. They have statements to give to you. It seems anyone is liable to be shot dead or injured. Women, children, press personnel, first responders, bystanders, and at almost any point up to 700 meters from the fence. Attributable to the spokesperson for the Secretary. Israel has the right to defend its borders. But it has to defend them according to international law and principles. So I think we've been very clear. The use of lethal force must only be a last resort. And you just have to look at the different casualty figures on both sides to see that it's not being used as a last resort. Huge casualties on the Palestinian side, and I believe one injury maybe to an Israeli soldier through a stone throwing. So they are under obligation under international law to handle these demonstrations in a way that preserves life, unless their own lives are very clearly directly threatened, which has not been the case. Sharp escalation of violence in the occupied Palestinian territory.
Medical facilities in Gaza are struggling to deal with the number of casualties, and the humanitarian coordinator there, Jamie McGoldrick, has expressed his deep concern by the tragedy unfolding in Gaza after visiting the Shifa hospital. Mr. McGoldrick said that the medical teams in Shifa are overwhelmed, dealing with hundreds of cases of injured, including women and children. They are stretched to the limit and are running out of essential medical supplies. He stressed that public hospitals in Gaza have less than a week of fuel reserves to continue their operations.
What exactly is that in the context of this?
It has been closed indefinitely following extensive damage to the Gaza side of this crossing by Palestinians on the 11th of May. However, Israeli authorities have indicated that the crossing will be opened for, quote-unquote, select humanitarian needs on a case-by-case basis. And the day before yesterday, they allowed 7 trucks to enter Gaza. And I understand that 6 of those trucks were carrying medical supplies.
James, on termine avec Tom. Une session spéciale du Conseil des